Hello everyone, I hope you guys doing well and your families as well. This video is today about petition. It's going around for the last 3 weeks. Before I get to this petition, I want to explain something to you about, unfortunately we work for the police department, and there's something about the police department most of us know it, but let me explain it one more time. When you have an allegation against you, and the allegation, they feel, the police department feel like, okay, it's not true, that you're not that guy, could do something like that, they suspend you. And if they feel like the allegation, you are that kind of person, could do something like that, they also suspend you. So, but what's the difference? If they feel you are that type of guy, you could do something like that in the street, and there's allegation against you, they'll suspend you with no pay. But if they feel like, okay, there may be something here, they'll suspend you, but with pay. Okay? What we have in our union, or what used to be the union, and what used to be in executives. What used to be a president of our union, Mr. Rahim, he's suspended, no pay. And the whole entire executive board suspended also. Suspended from their position, from the position that they had, that they were voted for. All right? So they are suspended, but with pay. Okay? Clear? Now, the petition, I'm going to ask the editor, please, just put a copy of this petition on the camera, so for you guys to read it. And not everyone in our business have been introduced to that petition to sign it, because they're going around for the last 3 weeks. And by the way, we waited 3 weeks, purposely we waited 3 weeks for us to prove to these people that you're not going to get that many people to support what you're asking for anymore, especially people that use their mind. So now, I hope you're seeing the petition in front of you. The petition token, I'm going to explain it the way I see it. It says, basically, there was a president already being suspended with no pay, and now you have the executives, which now they are all on a trusteeship, if we call it trusteeship. So we need the people that signed this petition asking that we are the union paying, the dues paying people, that we asking for these people to go back again to become an executives. If it was corruption, first of all, the president had 3 allegations against him. Sexual harassment, 1. Hostile work environment, 2. And the financial irregularities. All right? So there is not 1 or 2, there's 3 allegations against him. Let me ask you something, just to use your mind. I didn't say believe me or don't believe me. When we are 4 or 5 people, and one of us had an allegation against him for corruption, isn't that make the other people who was there witness what happened? All right? So these people as guilty as anybody else. When in a union under investigation, every one of them under investigation. Do you understand? Regardless, now we're not talking about they are guilty or not guilty. We're not in this platform, we're not here to say who's guilty and who's not guilty. All right? I'm speaking for all of us, to all of us, to all of us about and what's going on. So it doesn't give anybody a right, like what he used to be an executive vice president. He's hiding for a while, and he's blaming CWA. They told him not to go on Facebook. But when he comes out of that hitting spot, he took his head out and he says the following. Please, also the editor, I need a copy of this to be on the camera. He said, Saeed Rahim followed the bylaw and the Constitution most of the time. I have been working with him for the last 4 years. You understand that his the second man in office, what used to be the second man in office, saying he followed the bylaw and the Constitution most of the time. My question to you, this is what you wrote. My question to you is, what about the other time? Is the other time, do you know what happened or what he did in the other time? Please be careful what you write on Facebook, because I really like to read what's going on, and also I read what's between the lines. And now, somebody coming up now Mr. Sukumbidu, he's coming up back again, and he's trying to show that he is going to be that guy to trust him. It's not about who we can trust today. It's about where we're going with this. So please, I need you to pay attention, because this is nothing. You know, if everybody signed this petition, it's still not going to do anything, because you don't want to interfere the investigation. Finally, about time that CWA gets after corrupted people, or people have an allegation, you know, against them, to take a really good step to see what's going on. All right? So this is nothing but distraction. They try to distract you. Think somewhere else. We're doing what we have to do, but think somewhere else. Like now they're talking about, we try hard to get you a cases of water. This is not what we're looking for. We're looking for real people defending our union, working hard for us, because actually, to be honest with you, I'm not interested to the water. I go buy a 40 bottle of water for $3.99. So this is good enough for me. I could survive. I could make that happen for my own self. What I'm looking for is something a lot more than water. And if you're only there to bring me water, so I'm telling you, please quit it. We don't need it. Okay. The other thing is, who is going around with this petition? This is very important, because in the last 3 weeks, we're observing what's going on. Who does it? It used to be executive vice president. That's what's going out. That's what the people, they want people to sign to show CWA, like, look, we're so concerned about it. Well, CWA is not going to listen to this anyway. Now, what used to be chief delegate, what it used to be command delegate at large, which I'm going to say 90% of them, and 90% of the in-house delegate. Do you understand? These people still coming and lying and giving wrong information to Asian. I'm going to say it's a joke. Listen, it happened, but I'm taking it as a joke. One of these people, in-house delegate, he spoke to an Asian, and the Asian came to me and told me that he said that to him. I wasn't there, I didn't hear him, but the Asian told me that he heard this from the in-house delegate in Manhattan. He said that he asked him to sign this petition, and he said, when we sign this petition, the city will give us 9.5% with a new contract. Haha. Okay? The other thing, the contract, because you need to know about this contract. Everybody asking, and I got approached so many people, which, listen, I'm like you. Well, the difference is I hunt for information. The contract. What we find out after a few phone calls, we find out that that nothing will change if you have people in office or not. Now, the people in the office, they have wasted too many times going back and forth, asking for nothing. And this is not by me, that's by CWA. CWA actually said that, excuse me, that they didn't ask for anything. So the city giving you what the city decided to give you. Now, we're waiting for the city to call back. You understand? The city gonna call us back, and then whoever is there is gonna sign the contract for us. Well, actually, he got the offer. The city gonna, hey, here you go. That's a 7.5%. We know that's how it's gonna go. And then he gonna have a CWA has to make a meeting, and then we say, okay, if we agree on it or we don't agree on it, which usually we will agree. Excuse me. So having the witness of corruption going back in office or not, let me say that clear. So asking some of the agent to sign a piece of paper saying we need the witness of the corruption allegation to go back in to do what? Nothing. So that's not going to happen. So that video is not being made to tell you, please sign, please don't sign. If you did not see this petition, that means you are one of the people that they know that you don't go for BS. All right? And if you've been approached with this one, that means they know that you could get you to sign this. That has nothing to do with contract, has nothing to do with anything important for us. Excuse me again. Before before I close out that video, I have, in the last month, we lost 3 of our family. And that was really very hurtful to us, all of us. Sheila, Sycus, our deepest condolences to her family, to her loved one, and to her co-worker that they work so close with her. Mr. Robert Smith, our condolences to his family and his loved one and the people that work close with him. Wilson, Jeremy, he was my partner. We worked together for years. And my condolences, my deepest condolences to his family. I know them personally, and his loved one and his co-workers. I know how hard is this, that to be working with someone and just all of a sudden he got sick and a week later he's gone. I hope this is the last bad news that we ever mention or saying. I wish you all well. I wish you all, everyone, to be healthy. Take care of yourself, please. And remember that your family have nobody but you. Take care, really take care of yourself. My partner passed away. I just make me look at things totally different. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following us. And thank you so much for everything that you guys do. We're so happy to see you guys involved, and we need you to be more involved. If you have any question, please call me or comment below. With that being said again, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Thank you.